Joining us is Democratic Senator Richard Blumenthal. He sits on the Judiciary Committee. He says he will vote no on Gorsuch's nomination, supports a Democratic filibuster, or what now Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calls not a filibuster, the 60-vote rule. What is this now, this change in vocabulary about?
The change in vocabulary or rules would really be profoundly destructive to the traditions and practices of the Senate. And the idea that a Supreme Court justice appointed for life to the nation's highest court ought to be approved by more than a razor-thin majority. It ought to be an overwhelming bipartisan consensus. And so sometime later this week, the Republican leadership will have to decide whether it is going to embark on this profoundly historic, destructive step. And I think a lot of my Republican colleagues are having misgivings, and my Democratic colleagues are increasingly determined because Neil Gorsuch was so evasive.
Is your no vote on Gorsuch about who he is as a jurist or what this means politically and the reaction to Merrick Garland?
My vote on Neil Gorsuch has everything to do with him and almost nothing to do with Merrick Garland, because I want to consider his merits and qualifications.